Bishop Heelan taking on Boynton Hole Rock Valley in postseason play. Second inning, Nathan Van Otterloo sends a line drive down the left. That stays fair, and Colton Byer crosses the plate. 1-0 Nighthawks. Bottom of the second, Raiden Erickson pulls one of his own down third base. It's fair. George Sabano scores, and Heelan cuts the lead in half, 2-1. Bottom of the fourth, bases loaded. Jaron Bleeker rakes one to left center. Fielder trying to make a play right there, but it's just short as a few Crusaders come around. Bishop Heelan comes back to win this one, 12-2. Sioux City North beginning their postseason journey as they hosted Council Bluffs Abe Lincoln. We're in the bottom of the second here. Aiden Shrunk rocketing one way out to left center field. It drops right out the wall. That puts runners in scoring position for North, and they're going to take full advantage as Frankie Cedillo pops one up. This one drops right out of the Lynx glove right there to bring in Jackson for the 1-0 North lead. Later on, Matthew Erickson, he's going to fire one up the middle right here. Some more confusion is going to cause this ball to drop. Now it's 2-0 North, but the Lynx would never count themselves out. They go on to take the win in this one, 5-4. Over now to Sioux City East, the Black Raiders hosting West Des Moines Valley. First inning, Charlie Kruger hammers this ball deep to center field. I will rattle off the wall and a couple of runs score. It's 2-0 Valley. Later on, this ball is going to be given a ride deep to center field, but look at the catch from Brecken Chassau, who reels it in for the out there. Now we're going to go to the top of the sixth. This ball chopped over to second base. Lincoln Calling throws home, and the runner is called safe at the plate as West Des Moines Valley wins this one 11-0.